how do you see the future of our sector? Say 30 years' time, 40 years' time?
I love predicting 30, 40 years' time because I'll be boxed and burned, so nobody can actually hold me to account for it. I think unless something fundamental changes, I think we will be in pretty much the same state. So we will still have a housing crisis. We will still not be building enough homes to meet that housing crisis. And the struggle will continue. I do think that we will be much more collaborative in different kinds of organisations as well. I think, yes, we might revert back to type after post-COVID and once the lockdown ends and all that. But I do sense there's a change of culture and a change of the way we will work. So I think we will be much more collaborative. I think we'll be much more focused on what we do. In particular, I don't think we'll be doing kind of one-size-fits-all housing associations. I think we'll have some that are big developers, some that are brilliant at working with customers, some that are great and maybe sell out or provide services in IS or maintenance services or whatever. So I think there will be a more of a collaborative bundle of housing associations going forward. And I do hope, and I do believe we'll be much more customer focused. I think just the way we're governed, the way we take decisions, we'll find a new way of actually working with the customers, past, present, and future, to be able to take the right decisions for the organisations going forward. So this kind of whole governance thing, I think, will change quite significantly.
And finally, what are the future plans for Home Group?
Kind of carrying on. I mean, the Home Group works quite well, so we don't have any kind of radical plans to merge, grow bigger, grow smaller, whatever. We feel we're pretty right-sized and we're pretty good at most things and need to get a bit better at some other things. Biggest thing I thought in the physical sense is we'll be moving to the centre of town rather than being on the outside of town. We want to be much more part of the community that we operate in. And I think that will influence how kind of our offices and therefore how our people kind of work as well. Part of the community, being part of, if you like, an anchor institution in this wider responsibility. So it's not just because we own Smith Street. It might be for the whole of Fulchester that we act on behalf of and work with universities, with big businesses, etc., for the betterment of that community of Fulchester, rather than just our individual customers on that street. Because I don't think customers walk at the end of the Home Group street and then think they're going into a different land. They all work as part of the community, and I think we need to be able to respond to that too.
Brilliant.